Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Take Profits. Wait, Take Profit Tuesdays. And this is your trader, Levon Stewart. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about a couple things. So yeah, I took a week off because I had a couple things going on in my life. Yes, guys, I do have a life outside of making these videos. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. A lot has happened within these past 2-3 weeks. This stream is just gonna help us keep up on task from our mission, our goals, like we always have talked about, and that this is a long-term game. And in order for us to make money in this game, we have to play it long term. Yes, you can play it short term, but it is very risky. It is actually more risky to be short term. A lot of people have lost a lot of money trying to play this game on the short term. Some have made a lot of money in this game after playing short term. But what we're doing, this is for, I would say, everyone. If you want to play in the long run, if you want to build some generational wealth, build some personal wealth, or even just to educate yourself. Yes, this may not be for everyone, but this could be for those who seek another stream of income passively, right? So again, I want to begin today's episode by saying as well, this is not financial advice. This is strictly for educational purposes. Do not trade unless you're not want to lose it. And again, guys, we do provide that individuality style kind of training where we're doing Zoom sessions to where you could actually learn just a little bit more details, because again, I'm going to keep this video short, sweet, and as possible. And again, I just want to emphasize that we are having our first masterclass. Let me pull that flyer up for you as well. And again, guys, it's going to be about a week or so before we have that master class going. I do want to emphasize as well that it's gonna be a great class. Again, it's just gonna be an hour, and because it's an hour, we're gonna use 30 minutes of that time to teach you guys the fundamentals and the basics. And the next 30 minutes, we're just gonna answer questions that you guys may have while we're doing the presentation. So again, I have the flyer up here. Just take a look. Again, Vani FX Masterclass, 1 hour class that will last for ages, all online. What will we be going over in that class? So in the class, we will be going over crypto, forex, stocks, and more. Right. So if you want to know what else are we going to teach, you got to join the class. And again, I just want to emphasize it's only $40 in US dollars or 35 Bitcoin. If you're a Bitcoin investor, you just want save a little bit, $5 US dollars, and put some Bitcoin. You could do that. This is gonna be the address code. You just gotta scan it on your phone. It'll populate the address code for the the business account. Again, and if you do decide to send it via Bitcoin, let us know prior so we can get your name dumbed down and registered. And again, it's just one-time payment, a lifetime of passive income. And this is again just the introduction. So again, if you guys are interested in even more what we have to offer as a team or group, we're gonna go over as well in this masterclass, as well as in the beginning, and more of these videos as well as we're gonna do. Because again, guys, we have a lot to offer. Not just for ourselves, but for the community and those that are interested in building financial freedom. Okay. All right. So let's continue with today. Couple things again we're gonna talk about. So that week I took off, it's very hectic, right? But yeah, I did not want to stray me far from our goal, and our goal is to find the best opportunities to buy in the market, right? Maybe in the future we're gonna do some trade options, talk about different kinds of trade options that we could do, long term wise, short term wise, what have you, right? We're gonna work We're gonna work. This is gonna be a long-term goal, guys. Again, we're probably going to be doing these streams for the next couple of years. Okay, so let's jump on while we can, while we're young, and then invest in yourselves. And who knows, we could be in the next couple of years, guys. We'll see. So if you guys remember in the past couple episodes, I'm pretty sure it was probably episode number 5 where we actually jumped into the market. We actually talked about way back here when you took a dip. I said, all right, I'm gonna load in, guys. We're gonna start trading together. We got to see let's put what we teach in action, right? And you guys want to see it. And with that, I want to show you how to do those exact same things, right? And the best thing about it is that we take our time with this. So again, if you're busy with your schedule, you can't, always keep your eye on the markets. Just watch the weekly videos and just see, opportunities where I'm getting in or other people are getting in, and different possibilities. And again, I'm only going to do S&P as far as team investments that we're going to do together on these videos. Why? It's an index fund. It's pretty safe. It's better on the U.S. market. I'm not going to do any individual stocks. That's, again, if you have to join the group, if you want to get, really risk tolerance and that nature. And yeah, and this is just like I said, for everyone. So we're going to bet on the economy, right? U.S. is one of the strongest economies in the world, right next to China, right? So we talked about how it kind of climbed up. I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to wait. We're going to have a pullback. Came back down, came to the zone right here. And I was like, all right, you might expect a retest, a continuation, go up. And now, what did I say, guys? If you watched the last video, I said, it may go up, it may go down. I do not know. But if it goes up, we're in the money. If it goes down, I'm going to buy again. And guess what happened? They went down. And actually went down to almost when the war actually got broadcasted, and the market took a dip when we was losing losing the reserves to all that oil supply, and things were just going down, right? So in the same essence, I said to myself, why don't I just get into that buy opportunity? It's going down to the same price it was before, and this would be a perfect time to buy, and I bought it. So then. That was the week that we didn't do a video, and that's fine, guys. It's perfectly fine. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just education. We talk about the fundamentals. We talk about technicals, so on and so forth. Now, as the days passed and so on, the market was kind of moving kind of sideways. And it took another, somewhat semi-yard dip. And one of the things that really caught my attention, I believe yesterday, Monday afternoon, when market closed, is that it gave us a hammer candle right here. And I'm going to circle it, and then I'll just delete it after, because I'm going to, make my charts look pretty. Give us this hammer. Actually, let me... Give us that hammer, guys. And one thing you have to know about this hammer is that it's a strong indication of upward movement, and that the bulls were successful until beat the bears or the buyers. And it's a strong indication of, like, for instance, if price goes up and comes back down, accumulates a little bit, and you have a hammer candle, continues to go up. More likely not, will continue to go up. Will it go down? Yes, there's a possibility. There's always a possibility of going sideways or down. And like we always say, there's only 3 ways the market can move. You just have to be prepared for both. So again, this is what we teach in the group. So again, if you want to learn more about the candlestick formations, patterns, and so on and so forth, we teach this in the group. But nonetheless, I'm going to emphasize that. One second, so I could delete this. I'm gonna emphasize that it's very important to know these patterns and so on and so forth. So after I saw this pattern or this candle formation, I decided I have to get into a buy. I have to. Why? Because it's not only is it a cheaper price than I bought it originally when I first jumped in with you guys as a team. Um, it's preparing to go up now. Now, Lee, you may ask yourself, you may ask me, oh, how do you know if the price is gonna keep going up from where you said it was? How do you know it's a proper time to buy? How do you know that was a smart move to make? And to answer all those questions, I don't know. I can't tell the future, but I know, for instance, the patterns that happen occur in the market almost always, and that it's more likely to not recover, and that we see bigger formations on bigger time frames. For instance, let's clear this up a little bit. If there's one pattern I'm definitely seeing, this is W formation pattern. I think we talked about it a while ago. If not, it was some time. And like I said, this is something that we teach in the group. So now, and this is what we see on the weekly. So not only did I see the hammer, on that daily. Now, if we get another hammer, let's say on the weekly now, then that's a even bigger confirmation that's gonna keep going up. But we can only know that when time will tell. We don't know. We don't know. All right. As far as now, I'm just gonna end off there as far as technicals with S&P, guys. Again, if you're in the, invest in the S&P, or you're planning on investing, or you have funds to invest, I would recommend, or I would say, or I would, expose you, or I would show you that it would be a very good time to buy, relatively to where it was in the past. And again, guys, it's not financial advice. This is not, there's a potential of losing all your money in the market, but there's also potential of gaining a lot of money in the market. Choose wisely. And yeah. So yeah, if you are well aware of the trading patterns that we take, if you're well aware of the things that we teach in the group, you would know this is a good time to buy. All right. And I'm going to end it right there as far as, technicals. As far as crypto markets, we'll talk about that possibly next week. I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat. If not, we'll talk about it. One thing I do want to emphasize now in today's video is the incredible market of the dollar just recovering, man. Oh my gosh. Look at that recovery. The Feds are just cutting the rates increasing the rates, and the dollar is just valuing and valuing. Ain't that something? We're about to hit some all time. Oh wow, 103. I haven't seen the dollar hit that high since 2020, almost 2 years ago. That's crazy. So let's keep going back. So yeah, we're hitting some we're almost hitting some serious all-time highs, but this is phenomenal, just the recovery. Now, on the other hand, take into account we're kind of overbought, so expect a sell-off pretty soon, if not occurring right now. But I think in this video, guys, I will not look into where the position traders are. I'll probably do that next video. I definitely see possibly a good buy opportunity for Euro USD. Possibly. I'm very patient when it comes to these kinds of trades. We have not taken a trade in a while in the group because, again, guys, we need to protect our capital. And as far as me and how I set my signals, I do not see any opportunity to get into a buy position or a sell position. The markets are very fluctuating, and yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much wait it out so everything's kind of stable, kind of makes some sense. Cause look at this guy. This is some extreme bullishness, which is fine. But yeah, we're in it for the long term game, guys. We're gonna take our time with this. All right, so I do want to transition to some fundamentals as far as what's going around the world. Because again, guys, we're trading currency, so we have to know what's going around the world and what's affecting pricing fundamentally. All right. So this article is called "COVID lockdown, fear spark panic, buying in Beijing as largest district begin mass testing. Right, and just focus on one important thing or section of the article. More than a dozen residential buildings were put under lockdown in Koyan, an affluent downtown area home to embassies and international businesses. Koyan district is now the topmost focus for pandemic prevention, said the city's Communist Party head, Chaikyu. According to the New York Times, important pandemic measures cannot be left waiting until the next day. All the at-risk sites and individuals involved in these cases must be checked that day. In the Beijing, the streets were quieter than usual, and the restaurants less busy. During the Monday lunch, are hundreds queues at testing sites across the Koyan, but wait times were usually less than an hour. Chinese health authorities are hoping to avoid repeat of events in Shanghai, which resisted going into lockdown before imposing partial city closures and the eventually total lockdown. Now, this is the fourth week Shanghai's lockdown has resulted in a major food shortage and delivery delays, in large part due to the road closures and few delivery drivers, leading into freight bottlenecks and widespread community disconnect. In Beijing, residents flocked into supermarkets to stock up on food. Many capital fitness studios and gyms canceled classes or closed. So just sink this in. And mind you, this was for last week's actually Take Profit Tuesdays. Because I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to see what you guys thought. And again, if you're in the chat, amazing. Throw one in the chat if you could see what's going on. Say hi, what's up. But with the variants and what's going on now, they're preparing another lockdown in China, guys. And let me see what this date the article was published. If there is a date. Let's see if there's a date. Yeah, this was last week I got the article, guys. So, not too long ago. So, with them having the testing sites, the vaccination sites, the grocery stores are being bombarded with people. The gyms are being closed. They're preparing for another lockdown, guys. When is it going to happen? Hit the U.S.? We don't know. We just have to see. Just keep eyes. But again, that does not mean there's opportunity out there, guys, especially in the markets. So we may see another swift change or direction or volatility made in the next coming weeks or months. So now let's keep it in the United States. So next we got the Dow rebounded, Twitter jumped, and what else happened in the stock market today? And just really quickly, just emphasize one point, kind of touches down on what we just talked about in the last article. China going into shutdown mode means U.S. companies will have trouble accessing supplies for goods and services. Not only could that raise costs and pressure profit margins, but if companies keep rising selling prices to customers, demand could take a hit too. And that's absolutely true, guys. Already know what's going on in Russia, guys. Gas is going up, things are going up, inflation is going up, and yeah, that is gonna affect a lot of the bottom line customers. We can't just ignore that. China's economy has been growing, but lockdowns are weakening that economies and rising global concerns, wrote David Beedham, Chief Investment Officer of CIBC Private Wealth US. China plays a huge part in the global supply chain, so closing factories and ports has created a shortage of mentally that is front and center in the financial markets right now. So again, guys, China's probably the number one of the biggest exporters of a lot of goods and services. Well, mostly goods, as far as like, let's say Apple, clothes, toys, like all these things that you probably buy from Alibaba and all these other retailers. It comes from China, guys. So this will definitely have a drastic impact on how we go about our day to day. Really quickly, I'm just gonna end it off because I already know we're on the 20-minute mark. growth concerns were also weighing on the price of oil, with WTI crude oil more than 20%, just under $100 a barrel, and causing general preference of safer assets. The price of a 10-year Treasury bond rose, the yield falling from 2.83 to from 2.92 on Friday. Damn, so the rates are going down as far as the bonds go. So yeah, guys, just keep in mind that, these videos, these streams are not just to, talk about only trading. We're talking about the news. We're talking about how things affect the market. We're talking about opportunities. We're talking about, educating ourselves and being more, well positioned in how we spend our money. That's definitely something very important. Being able to make decisions confidently, without, let's say, a third hand, or like a third party company who's trying to make money off of us down the line. So why wouldn't you want to educate yourself and make independent decisions? Because let's be honest, guys, if you check out your, let's say, 401k statements from advisors, there's a lot of commissions, fees, this, that, and the third that you have to pay out of pocket, guys. You literally give them free pocket. Like, I remember seeing a price at one of these, let's say, statements, and they're charging admin fees on a 401k portfolio, but let's say $40 a quarter every 3 months. You're getting charged $40, guys. That's, wouldn't you rather put your 401k into your own personal individualized IRA Roth, where you're managing, and you don't have to, the only thing you really have to pay is, let's say, from taxes, pretty much, because you still have to pay the taxes when you pull out a regular managed 401k, right? So anyways, final thoughts on this stream. Again, guys, we're gonna talk about more about getting to a better position next week. I am definitely confident of it going up, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Give it some time for this pattern to complete. If it does complete, if not, hey, we'll plan out for the next pattern. We'll see what's going on. We'll talk about it. Oh yeah. So as far as right now, let me get my phone, guys. Because like I said, I was gonna slow. So as far as the second trade that you see in the middle, I put another 25 because I told you I was gonna disclose it. And the bottom, I put another 25. So let me get my phone. Give me a second. Just gotta pull up the Robinhood app. And again, this is not a sponsor, but hey, Robinhood, if you guys are watching this, hey man, sponsor me. Let's see how much is in the account right now, and I would show you a screenshot, right? But I can't because this is a live stream. So right now, guys, we put in $75 in total. Right. Right now we're at 73.17, which is fine. We're only down $2. That's not stressing over it. But yeah, we'll see what we'll be the next couple weeks or months or so. And if there's more buy positions, we'll buy. Put another 25, 50. I don't know. Like I said, I just do what I want. I'll let you guys know when I'm ready. And, we keep it pushing. But anyways, guys, if you're watching the video now, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the naughty bell. We try to do these videos every single week. We're going to have more content coming out. Got a lot planned. We're still building up the team. So if you're interested in joining the team, work with me personally and the guys, shoot us a message, shoot us a DM, hit my socials. And let's keep building. But to end this video, guys, I'll see you at the top. Peace.